harpies.
That's what you're able to determine with your medical knowledge, Pride.
Okay, and so based on what I know how to treat that,
This is 4th edition, guys.
is there anything I
It's a
could do
great edition.
with some of my knowledge for right now to kind of treat her on the fly until she can get back to civilization?
Sure, she's definitely going to need rest, that's for sure. She's going to need probably a couple days of rest and probably some herbs and berries that will help cure it. Sort of like an antitoxin or an antibiotic, because she is suffering from this filth fever.
Okay.
And it can get worse. Yeah. Way to go on killing George Washington that way. So yes, she can be cured.
Rat disease.
But she's not going to die from this, but she'll just be absolutely miserable from filth fever.
Well,
yeah.
I take a couple minutes and just, you take some of the water and maybe a cloth or something, try to clean up some of her wounds a little bit,
Yeah,
and then
I wouldn't drink after her. She probably has ringworm.
Yeah, she has about 10 or 15 of these small little rat bite marks all over her arms, legs, on her, a couple on her face, probably when she was passed out.
Yeah,
she's got a couple bald
up.
spots on her head. Looks like she's burnt her hair really bad also. Well, her hair was burnt somehow.
I get her cleaned up a little bit, at least kind of clean up the areas that had, her bites as best that I can, and I just offer her, my arms. Here, here, let me help you. We'll get you to safety.
Thank you.
No need to worry. And I just pat her hand. It's really reassuring.
I promise the next batch of casserole I make for you will be much better. You can tell me what you want in it.
I like the little yells.
At the end, all of his characters do those. When they're dying, when they're really in pain. I mean, I can just picture Dave's family when they're sick or something. I've got allergies. Oh,
that's just me. That's just me. Nobody else does it.
Yeah, perhaps next time you can leave the rot gut out of the casserole. That would be a start.
Oh, she just chuckles a little bit. And then you hear
in her mind,
bit.
she's thinking, "Bitch."
Yeah, she is. She's thinking, "This fucking bitch is gone. I'm gonna poison it." No, I'm just kidding. She says, I can walk," and she gets up. She wobbles around a little bit, but she can move. She definitely can travel with you.
All right.
So I'm gonna look at those statues. Are they still looking normal? Nothing different about them?
No, they are displacer beasts. They, just like Vane, just like he had, he identified him as.
I just don't want him to accidentally displace into the real world when they walk back through.
No, but you see a lot of rats. They're scuttling across the room, and there's actually some pretty big rats. So you're thinking these big rats are probably the cause of this filth fever.
Wow. Anything else on that altar?
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to check the altar. I need to do like a religion check. See if I can find out if there's like a connection between these displacer beast statues and this altar. Maybe some sort of ritual or something that might have been involved.
Yeah, sure. On top of the altar, there is a large marble raven statue, and you know it right off of the bat, Pride. You know that this is an altar that's for the Raven Queen, which is really it's for the Raven Queen, and there's really no rhyme or reason to all. It seems like all of these different altars are for different deities. But you do know that there are multiple families that are buried in these ruins, so it could be, probably the families worshiping these different deities down here.
Because it doesn't look like it's created by goblins; it looks like it was created by man.
So do you guys want to take her back to Sertanian? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave her.
Just leave her for dead. Yeah,
Are we
going
to attempt to try to find a path around, or are we going to just try to throw her across the gap?
I suggest we find a path.
I say we throw her across the gap, but yeah.
Just Luke Skywalker across.
Well, Someone can jump on across and secure the rope on the other side. Because remember, there's a rope that stretches between the two.
Yeah.
And little loops. Maybe we can like make a little swing or something.
We can find something to. How wide is this gap?
Yeah, these
10 feet.
Foot?
Yeah,
over here, guys. These two altars here have
find something to put over
little.
top of it or something.
I guess I could cast
shit
swing.
Yeah, I like the swing thing.
Is it like two ropes, one at the top, one at the bottom, so you can just monkey rope across?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows how to monkey rope, even people that are
Why have
really,
we
really
been
sick with
jumping?
filth fever.
Because you guys have been doing athletics checks. It's like I told you last time. If you just want to take the rope and swing across, just don't roll a 1 with a strength check, you know? Just so you can hold on to the rope. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are making it harder on yourselves. But I like it that way. You guys are doing your acrobatic somersaults over the 10-foot wide pit and all that
that's
stuff.
because we have a +9 in acrobatics, so it's the same either way for us.
Well, in that case, we'll escort her all the way back and then come back to this room and go up the
Exactly,
stairs.
Evan. Poop and all kinds of other materials like I was talking about.
Yeah, let's get her safely back
Pieces of stone and
Dingle nuts.
stuff like that. Alright, so you get her across the pit. No checks are going to be needed. You guys carefully get across.
Did you finish your little picture?
Oh, hello! You're back so soon.
Yes, we found another.
You found her. You found her. Great, excellent. And they kind of embrace one another. And so, what do you guys want to do?
The guy does like to hug.
He does. He's a hugger.
Well, as we're here, why don't we just go up the ordinary stone steps that we found near the prison block?
So wait, before we do,
I guess
is
that would
there
be over
plan to everybody
9,000
just
damage,
wait here
huh?
until we gather all 7 of them? I
I
mean, what's
think
the
that's
plan for these people?
No,
I mean,
that's
let's
the plan.
All right, do we want to leave them food or something, or are we just gonna, good luck, guys. See ya.
I think that's the plan. Unless, I mean, we can barely.
They're all
hardly
dead,
send them
Striker.
out
You won the
on
game.
the road.
They're
What
all
is this,
dead.
a hotel?
Day. No, it's a goblin-infested castle, dear. Hotels are completely different.
Alright, they'd be safer in those cells anyway.
Well, I would have
That'd
said
be
so,
safer in the cell.
but they don't want to stay there, so we might as well leave them here and let them fare as well as they can.
Well,
Give
there
them
was
some of
those
the-
beds to the south, right?
Oh,
I
I
guess
did
most of
suggest
those
that.
are like rotting and stuff, but is that more comfortable than the cells with
It'd
nothing
be
in it?
a lot better than themselves. I know for a fact it would be.
Actually, I feel like shit, and I'm pretty sure I smell like shit. I'd like to take a nap.
Like in
Yes.
real
nap?
life?
Yes, that's a good idea. I want to take a nap.
A nap?
Yeah, nap.
But you can't take a nap now.
I'm sorry, I can't go anymore.
You've only been down here a couple of hours.
Do you want to take a long rest, or? I mean, the other people can continue on. It just depends on what you guys want to do.
No, I think
Well,
we
I
should
guess if
get
everything-
everybody.
If everyone else is
sorry, go ahead.
fine, I won't do it.
No. I would like to. I don't have any more healing surges left, and I'd like to be able to do a little bit of concentration and get my energy back. But I also think we can get these guys a little in better position, healthy wise.
And this room here with the bed seems like a good place to build up and defend, and we could keep the bounties in here as well.
The bounties. Forget names.
Yeah, the captives. Murtana.
Oh, I guess I don't have to jump. I can come this way. I think I can. Have we been through this door?
Nope.
No, you haven't.
No.
But it is the door to the other room, though.
Okay.
Yeah, this.
Ah, we didn't check it for trap. Boom.
Boom!
Boom!
Oh, you motherfuckers! Don't move your tokens! No!
Reflex saves, everyone. And wheel saves.
No, it would be attack
Misty.
versus reflex.
Misty, did you communicate what exactly was wrong with our female captive?
No, I don't think that I did. But I guess probably while I was cleaning her up, but coming back in here, I'll say I will let everybody know that she has filth fever. Now, Dave, do I know that this is? I mean, is this any kind of contagious type thing?
No, it's not contagious. No, but you do know that she's not going to die from it. She's just going to become so. She's going to wish she was dead, but I mean, she's going to just be miserable, basically.
Yeah, I reassure everybody that it's not contagious and that I've tended to her wounds as best as I can in this environment and until she can get someplace else.
Yeah, the only way you can contract it is when your guts are hanging out. Then that's the only way you can contract
Hey,
it.
Vay.
Oh, shit.
I'm just kidding.
Well, actually, I
kid.
start to remove my armor and don't even get halfway out of the top part and just pass out on the bed.
All right.
Dave, whilst everybody is taking a long snooze because I'm healthy and hale and hearty, and a ranger, can I nip out, because we're fairly close to the entrance, can I nip out and see if I can scrounge up some berries, forage for some berries or some plants that we could make into a poultice or a potion for her to drink just to cure her rat bite poison?
You know
As you were
I like
talking
that.
about earlier.
I think that's a great idea. I really do. I like impromptu stuff like that. So
Yeah, sounds like a good skill check.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. I'll let you do that because you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. You guys have been in here. You've had, I think, 6 or 8 encounters without a long rest. So let's go ahead and do a long rest. One person can do an encounter roll, and we'll just say that you guys took the precautions, boarded up this room. You've already gone out, came back. Vane, you found some berries and some other roots and herbs that'll help her with her filth fever that she has.
Oh
So
yes, I found some very
you are-
good. Some,
So lucky you did not roll a 20. I was like, oh my god, watch, he's gonna roll a 20. But nope, you rolled a 19. Close.
But the question might be,
No
if you're
cigar.
going out, why don't you just take them with you? Drop them off. They can walk back.
it's
We're
a
away from
good,
town, aren't
good.
Yeah, but
good-
they're
it's a-
they're a good way away.
Okay.
It's at least a full. It was a full day's ride by thingy, 4 legs, horse.
Yeah, the one thing that you did notice though, Vane, as you were out gathering things, the herbs and other ingredients, you did notice that some other hobgoblins came into. You were able to keep your distance away, and you were thinking maybe they were going to go back to where your party members are that are camped, but they actually, it seems like they went down another route. One of the other routes that you haven't been to.
Can I? Because it's been raining recently outside, and they came in with their big stompy boots, which were wet, and they left wet footprints. Could I see which door they went down?
Sure.
Since you just invented that it was raining, sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't remember doing that, but sure. Well,
There's been a
It's-
drought,
it's
and these
role
hobgoblins
playing.
can walk 3 feet above the air.
It's roleplay.
You're
They
not
had
role playing,
umbrellas.
you're making up stuff. There's a difference there.
Well, yes.
But the will entertain you.
I will entertain you.
Plus, everybody knows how muddy it is around Brendel. Brendel is hobgoblin for mud. Mud Village.
Was that the check there? That no, that wasn't the check. You can get sure. Give me a. Yeah. Well, actually, what I'm going to tell you is you followed them in, and you followed them into where they went down the stairs, you know, when you first entered the tomb.
Right, gotcha.
And as you're going down the stairs, there was a secret compartment that they had traveled into. So you know where this secret compartment is. How you activate it, you have no clue. How you access it, you have no clue, because they have their backs towards you. You know, there were, you know, several of these, half a dozen of them. So you didn't want to take on 6-on-1.
No.
But yeah, you watched them go all the way down a corridor, and they went into like a hidden panel that was in the wall. But you know where it is. I'll tell you, you know where it is, though. It's down the stairs.
Thank you. Right, I shall return and await. I shall make the poultice up for the captive and give that to her, and wait for everybody else to recover from the slumbers.
All right. 8 hours, well, 6 hours go by, or 8 hours, however long you guys want to rest. And I'm going to tell the tracker that you guys have had an extended rest. So everybody is back up to full hit points. Everybody has all their powers back. Daily powers, surges, everything. Everybody's back full hit points.
When I wake up, I have like an imprint of the stone wall on the side of my face.
It looks horrible.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, she's not that bad looking.
Mouth's really dry.
You can also tell that it looks like Mind is actually looking a little worse. And she's moaning and whatnot. Oh, I don't feel good.
Oh, even after they administered the medicine?
Yeah, she just rolled a 1 on her saving throw.
Ah, that bitch. Doesn't she know how to bonus?
I gave her a +1 bonus.
You called her Mind, but I thought her name was like Murtala.
It is. It's Murtala.
Okay, all right. But they just call her Mind. That's her middle name. That's what she goes by.
Oh, Mindy.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well, I guess I'm up. I guess I'll go over here to this area and urinate, seeing that's where I guess all the crap was anyway.
Hey guys.
That's a fire.
And this bounty is not looking good.
Not anymore.
But I'm not dead yet.
So we could give this bounty a potion. Anybody want to squirrel one of their potions for a...
I don't think it would help.
Yeah,
need some
pride.
disease.
Oh yeah, because it's like a sickness.
Yeah, pride would step in and say, "You knucklehead, that's not going to help."
Right.
Well, the only other thing I have, I don't have anything else that would really help. Well, I do have this cure wounds.
This is 100 gold here, Pride.
Like I had told you, Pride. She's not going to die. She will eventually get better. But yeah, she's not going to die. So I'm sure you would. I don't know if you even relay that to her.
I relay that to everybody, but in the same token, I also say, kind of close my eyes and do just a little prayer to say her name.
Oh, that's nice.
To speed her recovery.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't know what that will do, but there you go.
It really doesn't do anything. Hey, but also, as long as she's super weak, then that's okay. But if she's one of these screamers and in moaning, I mean, that'll probably draw the hobgoblins. I don't want that to happen.
Well, I'm concerned about how we're going to blockade the southern part of the room.
Yeah, she's not a screamer.
Oh my
She's
God.
not a screamer.
Well, he was asking. I mean, she's not.
This module is
not,
super detailed.
She's not screaming and moaning. She was just saying, "Oh, just kind of like a light moan, or like a very extended sigh or something."
Okay. Well, hey, what's his face can watch her? Sir Tanyan, he can watch her.
Exactly.
We need to probably divvy up some food and leave them some food. Let me see what I have.
I'll leave a couple of trail rations.
I'll do the same.
Nice.
I mean, I guess probably don't need enough, but let's just in case we're gone for a while, I'll leave a couple of trail rations and
Sure.
some wine.
And you guys can also deduct an extra one for yourselves also for the long rest that you just took. But everybody's feeling much better now. Even old Fail, you're feeling pretty good now.
Her guts just suddenly healed up. I don't know how that works,
Yeah,
but
Bam,
it's all
cauterize,
magic.
done.
it's all magic.
Yeah, it is. It just takes 6 hours. That's all it takes. Broken
Perfect.
bones, anything, anything in D&D for 6 hours.
Once everybody's awake and we're sort of gathering up, I shall inform everybody of the hobgoblins I saw and a secret door at the bottom of the stairs. And somehow they open by some manipulation on the wall, but I don't entirely know exactly how it opens. I couldn't see.
All right. Hey, Dave, do these people have weapons? They probably don't. I have an extra sickle and a hammer. Should I just? I mean, would they fight for them?
Sure.
All right, I'll just dump a. I'm gonna give the guy. I'm gonna
Dump
give
a bag of
Sertanian-
shit on the ground. Here you go, guys. Fight with us.
Before you do that, there's a part that we killed a whole lot of goblins and what have you in here. We could
Yeah.
just give them their weapons.
So their bodies are like decomposing. I just don't trust that this is a very cleanly place.
No, I would imagine that you probably took those goblins and
Drag 'em out?
disposed of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe threw
All
them
right.
in one of the pits down the hallway. Now remember,
Clean
you
the place
guys.
out.
Yeah. There is a portion of this place that you have not ventured. Remember, Vane, as you
Yeah,
went,
it's kind of
you know,
big, right?
you found the staircase. You did see that there was a hall that was going to the west.
Indeed.
So you remember
They-
that.
Basically, we've covered everything in this section of this floor. Now there's up, there's down, and there's still
Sub-runs.
the other section of this floor of this level to do.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I think
east.
we should go up
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
clear that area out.
Get back to
with,
where you were.
There's
The,
three
the, the,
ups.
the straight stairs. The straight stairs.
There's two. Which one?
The ones up
What?
by the cells.
On this, yeah, but
What's
the
that
ones by
one?
the cells, ones on this
North of here.
level and this side. The ones that if we go up there, we can clear out this side, and then we're done on
Right.
this side.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right, bounties. I mean, sir and ma'am, you may want to lie under the beds in case you're discovered.
Oh, please, please, milady, please call me Sertanian. Sertanian scholar.
Sure. But you may want to lie under the bed.
Okay, is there a reason for that?
Right, in case you're discovered.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry, but tactics and battling are not my specialty. Books and scrolls are my specialty, my lady.
All right, then that's why you're here.
Did you find anything about the rune on the floor?
No, but I did get all of these symbols sketched on this piece of parchment. Thank you very much. And I shall take this back to my laboratory and my library and try to decipher what all of this means.
Quite.
It will be quite interesting and a great project to work on.
All right.
Sorry, I'm eating pizza.
Wow.
Where?
This is like the third time you've ate already.
I know. I might get a popsicle and just eat it all sexy with the camera on.
Please don't do that.
I dare you.
Like a popsicle would make it in my house. I think it'd be eaten in 10 minutes. The whole box.
It doesn't have to go to the frizz. You get home and eat it right there.
They're so nice.
All right, you guys can see. You guys are back at the stairs. The stairs ascend up 20 feet.
All right, I'll go first just to make sure there's no traps.
We didn't even. You
please.
guys wanna take a break real quick? All right, so you guys are at the base of these stairs. You feel a little colder temperature. The air is a little colder in this area of the dungeon that you've been in as you get closer to the stairs.
Perhaps it is exposed to the elements up there.
Thank you,
Is it
Wargoth.
cold outside?
Thank you very
that
much
we
for the
noticed?
host. I appreciate it.
It got cold with that specter, so be careful.
No, it was not. It was still nice outside, Vane. It was mid-morning by this time.
So should I use my dungeoneering to see if it's
The
like a
undead?
magical cold?
So this may be an unnatural cold.
It's parallax.
It's Tiamat.
I nudged Seeker. Get up there and check it out.
All right,
Oh, I
so
can't read that dice at all.
Nature check for what? I don't, no clue what it's for. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't push the talk, but I was saying I wanted to do a nature check to see if it's like a if it feels like a natural cold? Or
Yeah.
because and I'm in a dungeon, so I know that as you go lower in a dungeon, that there's going to be it's going to get cooler and stuff. So I thought I'd throw that out there.
Absolutely. It definitely feels like a natural type of temperature change.
Okay, I'll relay that to the group. I was just a little nervous about specters. I mean, last time we combated specters, it was cold before they attacked. So.
Alright, I'm just going to proceed. Make sure there's no traps.
All right. I'm cutting second encounter out
It's
of this
going up,
also.
right?
Yep. Let me show you what you see. You're looking around this room, and as you peer up over the steps, spider webs are everywhere. On the ceiling, on the walls, on the roofs. They're
Damn.
starting to appear right around where you're standing on that top stair. Looks like the room opens up to the right and to the left, but you can see that there are doors that are directly in front of you. Double doors, just like you've seen all throughout this entire labyrinth, this entire dungeon.
I whisper back to the group. Looks like the spiders had a sex orgy in here.
Oh, hey now.
Heyo.
It's super happy fun time all over the place.
Are these like super large spider, or is it just like a lot of regular normal sized spiders webs, or is it like a giant spider? I just want to know what.
No, this is
gonna be a big one.
many spiders, many spider webs, and you can see, you can see small spider webs are running around also, and you can hear the sort of like the small chirps that they let off as they're kind of sliding down the different angles of the spider webs and whatnot. So they're kind of making music also.
Oh, nice.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Mm-hmm.
They're serenading us.
Now, as you look a little bit closer ahead, you can see that there is a strange creature in the corner, and it is like a small humanoid.
Another gnome?
Give me a nature check really quick.
Alright.
Nice. You can tell that this is an ettercap. An ettercap. E-T-T-E-R-C-A-P. An ettercap.
It's like a tiny tree.
Yeah, and it kind of looks up at you, and it's a medium-sized creature. I mean, it's not large or anything like that. It notices you standing there, and it scurries from one end to the other. Well, it's moving. You want to do initiative first, where you do something before it starts to move, or what? Because it's moving.
Yeah. What I do is I look back at Vane and let him know there's an ettercap up here.
Okay.
Anything you can do with this?
Okay, so basically it moves out of the way as Vane moves up.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to like blast it or something like that, then we would have done an initiative to see if it was going to move first, or you got the blast off first. So, but it scurries over to the right hand side of the room, so you know that the room goes more into the eastern side of the labyrinth you're in. How much again?